what's up, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be planting some more hardy annual flower seeds. Yes, I love planting hardy annuals. It is so exciting in the springtime when they finally bloom. Today we're going to be planting Larkspur. Specifically, I have the Johnny's Sublime formula mix. This came from Johnny's Seeds, obviously, because it's the Johnny's mix. That would be awkward if it didn't come from Johnny's. Anyway, today we're going to be planting Larkspur. Larkspur is another hardy annual cool season flower. I believe it's related to delphiniums, but don't quote me on that. I still have yet to grow delphiniums. I don't know. There's some kind of like secret or something, or it just can't be done here. I don't know. I have yet to grow delphiniums. While a lot of people who live in cooler climates can probably direct sow these Larkspur seeds in early springtime as soon as the soil can be worked, that just doesn't work here for me. If you're new to the channel, I'm in Kentucky. I'm in zone 6B7-ish, depending on the season. In the past, I've definitely tried to direct sow these in the spring, and yes, they did grow. I direct sowed them as soon as the soil could be worked, so it's still pretty cool outside. They did grow, but they only got like 6 inches tall. Like, can you say, hello, this is disappointing? These things are gorgeous when grown well, and growing them to 6 inches it's not a thing. Because of this, that means that I need to plant these seeds in the fall. Now, even though these are hardy annuals and they can tolerate a little bit of cold and frost and even snow, it's important to make that differentiation that it doesn't mean that they can survive everywhere. Here where I am, I need to cover these with a polytunnel to ensure 100% these are going to make it. Now, I have grown these outdoors here in Kentucky without protection, planted in the fall, they germinated, they survived over winter, but that was at about a 50% loss. So if you want to try to grow these somewhere where you receive cold weather in the wintertime, it's important to keep in mind that it is very possible that you will lose a lot of plants and they might not make it. It all just depends on your garden, how cold it is where you live, and it can even come down to, you know, microclimates in the same growing region. It really is just temperature dependent. So I can't make any promises, you know, this will make it, this won't. It's really just all depends. Here in my zone, I know that if I want a good success rate, I need to use a low tunnel, and I will be using a low tunnel this year. Moving on to planting these, the only option for me is direct sowing. For one, these seeds are super tiny. They're so small, and separating them out just seems like way more hassle than it's worth. Second of all, these are not going to transplant well, even if you do start them in a flat. There might be some issues at transplant time because the roots don't really seem that they like to be disturbed, at least not in my experience. So, looks like the only option is to direct sow, at least for me. This year I bought a ½ ounce of seeds, and as you can hear, that sounds like a lot of seeds. I know I made a video a while back and somebody said, well, that's not very many seeds at all. Their germination rate is terrible. The germination rate on this package is labeled as 77%. That sounds pretty good to me. There's literally thousands of seeds in there. I am very confident that I can sow a large area of Larkspur with this packet. The thing to remember about hardy annuals is that a lot of them do well or do better with cold stratification. I don't know if this is a general rule across the board. However, if I put this seed packet in the fridge for at least 2 weeks before I sow these seeds, the germination rate is much better than if I don't. So I'm not quite sure if other people have had a bad experience due to not, you know, applying the cold first. But that's one of the main reasons whenever I plant hardy annuals is that I always put all the seeds in the fridge for a couple weeks before sowing, because it just seems like it improves their germination, which makes sense. You know, they need that cycle of cold to start growing. So hopefully that helps. I always do it. It seems to work really well. So to direct sow these, I'm just going to go out in the yard. I'm going to work up a good bit of soil, make sure it's well amended, and I'm just going to broadcast these seeds. Give it a nice light misting. We don't want to wash away any seeds or anything crazy. Just nicely mist it, and we should have some nice germination within about 10 to 15 days. These do seem like they take a little bit longer to germinate, but you will see them start to pop up. Initially, they look a little bit like grass, so don't be too alarmed. You'll start seeing those kind of like toothed leaves emerging once they start getting true leaves. I hope that this video was somehow helpful. If it was, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear any questions or anything like that, or your experiences. I would love to hear it. Hit subscribe if you liked it. Hit that little bell icon. It'll let you know when we're making new videos. We're trying to make new videos all the time. Doing our best to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen, but we can hope for the best and all that good stuff. I hope y'all are having such a great day. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.